Review exercise number 1. The question is to simplify the expression. For number 1, we have 2x minus 7 plus 5 minus 4x. So first thing we have to do, we have to solve the parentheses. So 2x minus 7, it's plus. So just plus 5 minus 4x. These two are like terms. 2x minus 4x. So that's going to be 2 minus 4, that's minus 2x. Minus 7 plus 5 constants, that's minus 2. Number 2, we're going to solve the parentheses first. So 1 minus 2x plus x squared minus times 4x squared, that's minus 4x squared, minus times minus 5x, that's plus 5x, minus times plus 1, that's minus 1. So we have x squared minus 4x squared. 1 minus 4, that's minus 3x squared. We have minus 2x plus 5x. So minus 2 plus 5, that's plus 3x. And 1 minus 1, that's 0. So our answer is just a negative 3x squared plus 3x. Number 3, solve the parentheses. 4x squared minus 2 plus 5x. 2 times 3 plus 6x squared. 2 times 3x plus 6x. 2 times minus 7, that's minus 14. So we have x squared, 4 plus 6, that's 10x squared. X, 5 plus 6, that's plus 11, 11x. And we have minus 2 minus 14, that's minus 16. Number 4, solve the parentheses. So 2a cubed minus 3a squared minus 3a plus 5. This is plus. So just plus 4a cubed minus 6a squared plus 5a minus 1. First, a cubed term. We have 2a cubed plus 4a cubed. So 2 plus 4, that's going to be 6a cubed. Now square term, negative 3a squared minus 6a squared. Minus 3 minus 6, that's minus 9. So minus 9a squared. We have a term, negative 3a plus 5a. Negative 3 plus 5 or minus 3 plus 5, that's plus 2, right? So plus 2a. And we have constant 5 minus 1. 5 minus 1, that's 4. Number 5, that is equal to 6 times 2a cubed, 12a cubed, right? 6 times negative a squared, that's minus 6a squared. 6 times plus 4, that's plus 24. Minus 3 times 4a cubed, that's minus 12a cubed. Minus 3 times minus 3a squared, that's plus 9a squared. Minus 3 times minus 4a, that's plus 12a. Minus 3 times plus 2, that's minus 6. So let's simplify this. We have 12a cubed minus 12a cubed. 12 minus 12, that's 0. So we don't have to write it. Square terms, negative 6a squared plus 9a squared. Minus 6 plus 9, that's plus 3. So that's 3a squared. And we have a term, 12a. There's only one a term, right? So just the plus 12a. And constant, we have a 24 minus 6. 24 minus 6, that's plus 18. Number 6, let's solve the parentheses. We have a plus 2b minus 5 plus 1 minus 2a plus 3b. So we have two different variables, a and b, right? Then we're going to write them in alphabetical order. So let's look at variable a first. A minus 2a. 1 minus 2, that's minus 1, right? So minus a. B, we have 2b, 3b. 2 plus 3, that's 5b. Constant, minus 5 plus 1. So that's going to be minus 4. Number 7, 2 times 3x, that's 6x. 2 times minus y, that's minus 2y. 2 times plus 2, that's plus 4. Minus 3 times 3y, minus 9y. Minus 3 times 2x, minus 6x. Minus 3 times 1, that's minus 3. So that is equal to, well, variable x first. We have 6x minus 6x. Well, 6 minus 6, that's 0, right? So we're not going to write it. Y term, negative 2y, negative 9y. Negative 2 minus 9, that's negative 11y. And constant 4 and negative 3. So 4 minus 3, that's plus 1. Number 8, we're going to solve the parentheses first. So that is equal to 4 minus y minus 5y squared plus 2x. Here, negative 2 times negative 1 over 2, that's 1, right? Positive 1. So we have a plus x minus 2 times y squared, that's minus 2y squared, minus 2 times minus 5y, that's going to be plus 10y, minus 2 times minus 1, that's plus 2, right? So we have square term y squared, right? Remember, we have to write the terms in order of decreasing degree. That's the polynomial in standard form, right? So we're gonna write square term first. So we have negative 5y squared, negative 2y squared. So minus 5 minus 2, that's minus 7. Minus 7y squared. Next one, let's look at x. We have 2x, x. So that's 3x. And let's look at y term, minus 1, y plus 10y. Minus 1 plus 10, that's plus 9. Plus 9y. And constant, 4 plus 2. So that's plus 6. Number 9, let's solve the parentheses. So 4 times 3a, 12a. 4 times minus b, minus 4b. 4 times 1, plus 4. Minus 2 times b, minus 2b. Minus 2 times 3, minus 6. 1 over 2 times 4a. 1/2 times 4 is minus 2, right? So minus 2a. And 1/2 times 8, that's 4. So minus times minus, plus 4. So we have 12a minus 2a. 12 minus 2, that's 10a. When we have negative 4, negative 4b, minus 2b. Minus 4 minus 2, that's minus 6b. And constant, 4 minus 6. 4 minus 6, that's negative 2, minus 2, right? So minus 2 plus 4, that's plus 2. Number 10. Number 10 is equal to 4a squared, right? 4 times minus 3a minus 12a. 4 times minus 2 minus 8 plus 5a squared minus 5 minus 9a squared minus 9 times minus 1, that's going to be plus 9, right? So plus 9a minus 9 times 2 minus 18. So we have square, a square, a square. 4a squared plus 5a squared. Oh, we also have a minus 9a squared. So 4 plus 5 minus 9, that's 0, right? So we don't have to write that. And a term, negative 12a. And we have a plus 9a. So negative 12 plus 9, that's going to be minus 3a. Constant, minus 8, minus 5, minus 18. So minus 8 minus 5 minus 18, that's negative 13 minus 18, that's going to be negative 31. So we have minus 31. Review exercise number 2. Let's simplify these expressions. For number 1, these are fraction form, right? The polynomial in fraction form. Then we're going to have to find least common multiple of these two denominators. We have 1, 2, and 1, 3. So least common multiple should be, we must have at least 1, 2, at least 1, 3. That's a 6, right? So we're going to multiply by 3 here, 3 here, which means all of this expression by 3, right? Multiply by 2 here, 2 here. All of this expression by 2. So that is equal to, our denominator is 6, and we have a 3, parenthesis 3x minus 1, plus 2, parenthesis x plus 2. So that is equal to, let's simplify the numerator. 3 times 3x, 9x. 3 times negative 1, minus 3. 2 times x, plus 2x. 2 times 2, that's plus 4. And denominator is 6. So that is equal to, we have x term, 9x, 2x. 9 plus 2, that's 11x. We have constant, minus 3 plus 4. That's plus 1, right? So plus 1 over 6. Number 2, let's find least common multiple. So we have 2 here. 4 is 2 times 2, right? So our least common multiple of those two denominators is, we must have at least 2 of 2's, which is equal to 4. So we're going to multiply by 2 here and 2 here, right? So let's rewrite this expression. Denominator is 4 now. 2 times 4x plus 5 minus, here minus, we have these parentheses. This minus applies to this term and this term, both of these terms. So use a parenthesis like this. Okay, so that's one particular point we have to be careful. So denominator is 4. 2 times 4x, that's 8x. 2 times 5, that's plus 10. Negative times x, that's negative x. Negative times negative 1, that's positive 1, plus 1, right? So that is equal to, we have 8x minus x. A minus 1, that's 7. So 7x. 10 plus 1, that's plus 11. And our denominator is 4. Number 3, We have x plus 3 here, but we have a fraction, right? This polynomial is a fraction form. So we're going to rewrite this x plus 3 in fraction form, x plus 3 over 1, and find least common multiple. Our least common multiple of 1 and 5 is just the 1 times 5, 5, right? So we're going to multiply 5 here and multiply by 5 here. So that is equal to 5 times x plus 3. And we have negative here, negative. So negative 3 times 2 minus x over 5. So that is equal to, let's simplify the numerator, 5x, 5 times 3, 15, minus 3 times 2, minus 6, minus 3 times minus x plus 3x over 5. That is equal to, we have 5x, 3x, 5 plus 3, that's 8. 15 minus 6, that's plus 9. So plus 9 over 5. Number 4, we have denominator 4 here. So that's 2 times 2. Denominator 3, 2. So least common multiple of these three denominators is we must have at least 2 of 2's and 1 3, right? So that's going to be 12. So we're going to multiply by 3 here, 3 here, 4 here, 4 here, 6 here, 6 here, right? Then that expression is equal to, common denominator is 12 now, and we're going to rewrite the numerators. 3 times x plus 1 minus, here, minus 2 times 8. 2 times 4. That's 8. 3 minus x plus 6 times 3x minus 2. Right? So let's simplify the numerator. We have 3 times x, 3x, plus 3 times 1, 3, minus 8 times 3, minus 24, minus 8 times negative x, that's plus 8x, 6 times 3x, 18x, 6 times minus 2, minus 12, over 12. So far so good. So that is equal to, okay, look at numerator. We have 3x, 8x, 18x. So 3 plus 8 plus 18, that is 11 plus 18. So that's a 29, right? So we have 29x. And constant, we have a 3 minus 24 minus 12. So 3 minus 24 minus 12, that's negative 21. And negative 21 minus 12, that's negative 33. Right? So minus 33 over 12. Number 5, we have denominator 5. 4 is 2 times 2, right? So our least common multiple is, we must have at least 2 of 2's and 1 5, which is equal to 20. So we're going to multiply here by 4, 4, and 5, 5. Okay? So that is equal to, our common denominator is now 20. And 2 times 4, that's 8. So 3x minus 2y plus 5 times x minus y plus 3. Right? So let's solve the parentheses. a times 3x, 24x, a times negative 2y minus 16y, 5 times x plus 5x, 5 times minus y minus 5y, 5 times 3 plus 15 over 20. So that is equal to, we have 24x, 5x. 24 plus 5, that's 29x. And we have y, negative 16y minus 5y. Negative 16 minus 5, that's minus 21. So minus 21y and constant 15 only, right? So plus 15 over 20. Number 6, we have denominator 2 and denominator 6. So 6 is 2 times 3, right? So our least common multiple is, we must have at least 1, 2, right? 1, 2, and 1, 3, which is equal to 6, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply by 3 here, 3 here, to make this denominator 6. And this denominator is a 6 already, so I don't need to do anything, right? So let's rewrite this expression. That is equal to common denominator 6. Here we have a 3 times 3. That's 9 times 2a plus b minus 1 plus 3b minus a plus 1. Right? When we combine two fractions, always use parentheses. Okay? So let's solve the parentheses now. We have 9 times 2a, that's 18a. 9 times b plus 9b. 9 times minus 1 minus 9. We have a plus 3b plus 3b minus a plus 1 over 6. So we're almost done. We have a term, 18a, minus a, that's 17a, right? So 17a, b, 9b, plus 3b, that's 12b, plus 12b. And we have minus 9 plus 1, that's minus 8. All of this expression over 6. Review exercise 3. The question is to simplify the expression. Well, we have 3 polynomials in fraction form, right? So first thing we have to do, we have to find the common denominator. We have 2 here, 3 here. This is not a prime, so 2 times 3. So our least common multiple must be equal to, we must have at least 1, 2, right? At least 1, 2, and 1, 3. 1, 3. So that's a 6. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply by 3 here to make this denominator 6. 3 here, 2 here, 2 here, and I'm not going to do anything for the last polynomial. The denominator is 6 already, right? So that is equal to common denominator 6. So we have 3 times x minus y minus, here's minus, right? So minus 2 times y minus z minus parentheses. Always use parentheses because this minus applies to z and also negative x. Okay, so let's be careful with that. Okay, so let's simplify the denominator. 3x minus 3y. 3x minus 3y minus 2y plus 2z plus 2z minus z minus times minus plus plus x. right, over 6. So that is equal to, we have x term 3x plus x. 3 plus 1, that's 4x. Y minus 3y minus 2y. Minus 3 minus 2, that's minus 5y. Z, 2z minus z. 2 minus 1, that's plus 1. So plus z over 6. Number 2, let's find the common denominator of 6, 4, 8. 6 is 2 times 3, 2 times 2. 8 is 2 times 4, and 4 is 2 times 2, right? So 2 times 2 times 2. So I'll list the common multiple, which is our common denominator. We have to have at least 3 of 2's, right? So we have 2 of 2, 0, 1 of 2. So we must have 3 of 2's and 1, 3, right? So times 3. So this is 8. 8 times 3, that's 24, right? So our common denominator should be 24. So I'm going to multiply by 4 because 6 times 4 is 24. So multiply by 4. Multiply by 6. 4 times 6 is 24. So 6 here. And 8 times 3 is 24. So multiply by 3 here. So all of this expression is equal to the common denominator 24, and we have 4 times a plus b plus c minus, remember we have a minus here, right? So minus 6 a plus b minus c plus 3 a minus b minus c, right? So that is equal to, okay, denominator 4a, 4b, 4c, right? 4a, 4b, 4c. Minus 6a, minus 6b, plus, minus times minus, plus 6c, plus 3a, plus 3a, minus 3b, minus 3c over 24, right? So here we have a denominator 24. Let's look at a terms. For a, we have minus 6a, 3a. 4 minus 6 plus 3, that's going to be minus 2, 1, right? 1. So just a, 1a. B, 4b, minus 6b, minus 3b. So 4 minus 6 minus 3, that's going to be, isn't it minus 5? Minus 5, right? So we have a minus 5b. C, 4c, 6c, minus 3c. 4 plus 6 minus 3, right? So that is equal to 10 minus 3, that's 7. So that's going to be plus 7c. So it is a minus 5b plus 7c over 24. Review exercise number 4. The question is to write the correct expression in empty space. So first, I'm going to let this empty space be a. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to eliminate all of this term right here. So I'm going to subtract minus 4, 2x plus y minus 3 on the left hand side. Also, minus 4, 2x plus y minus 3 on the right hand side. So a is equal to, then we had a 4x minus 3y minus 4 times 2x plus y minus 3. So that is equal to 4x minus 3y. Let's eliminate the parenthesis. Minus 4 times 2x, that's minus 8x. Minus 4 times y, that's minus 4y. Minus 4 times minus 3, that's plus 12. So that is equal to x term. We have a 4x minus 8y. 4 minus 8, that's minus 4. So minus 4x. Y, we have negative 3y minus 4y. So that's going to be negative 3 minus 4. That's minus 7y. And we have constant 12. So plus 12. So expression A is equal to negative 4x minus 7y plus 12. Number 2, I'm going to let this empty space is equal to A again. So let's write A here. So this time, what I'm going to do is I'm going to eliminate A squared minus 3 by subtracting A squared minus 3 on the right hand side, also left hand side, minus A squared minus 3. And we have negative A here, right? So I'm going to add A each side. So plus A plus A. Then that's going to be equal to, we have A here. And on the left hand side, we have 3A squared plus A plus 4 minus 2A squared minus 3A plus 1 minus A squared minus 3. And all of this expression is equal to A, right? So let's simplify this expression. 2 times 3A squared, that's 6A squared, plus 2 times A, 2A, 2 times 4, plus 8. Negative 2 times A squared minus 2A squared, minus 2 times minus 3A, that's plus 6A, plus 6A. Minus 2 times plus 1, that's minus 2, minus A squared plus 3. That is equal to A. So let's look at like terms. We have 6A squared minus 2A squared minus A squared. 6 minus 2 minus 1, that's 3, right? So that's going to be 3. Let me write here, 3A squared. And we have 2A, 6A. Is that it? Yeah, that's it, right? 2A plus 6A, that's plus 8A. And let's look at constant. 8 minus 2 plus 3. A minus 2, 6. 6 plus 3, that's 9. So plus 9 is equal to A. So the expression A is 3A squared plus 8A plus 9. Number 3. Again, I'm going to let this empty space be A. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to eliminate this expression right here. Okay, so I'm going to subtract 3x minus 4y over 2 each side. So subtract 3x minus 4y over 2. Then our expression A is equal to, we have x plus 2y plus 8 over 4 minus 3x minus 4y over 2. So in order to simplify this expression, we're going to have to find the common denominator, right? So common denominator is 4, right? So just multiply by 2 here and 2 here. So expression a is equal to, denominator is 4, and we have x plus 2y plus 8 minus, remember this is minus, right? Minus 2 times, parenthesis 3x minus 4y. So that is equal to, we have x plus 2y plus 8 minus 2 times 3x minus 6x plus 8y, right? Over 4. So finally, that is equal to, here we have term x minus 6x. That's going to be minus 5x, right? So that's negative 5x. Let's look at y term. 2y, 8y. That's 10y, right? Plus 10y. And constant plus 8. So plus 8. So this is negative 5x plus 10y plus 8 over 4. Number 4. Just like the other problems, I'm going to let this empty space be a. And this time what I'm going to do is I'm going to eliminate a each side. So plus a plus a. Then that's going to be a plus 2b over 3 minus a minus 2b over 6 is equal to a plus b over 6 plus a, right? The next step, I'm going to eliminate this. So I'm going to subtract a plus b over 6 on the right hand side, also left hand side, minus a plus b over 6. So we have a plus 2b over 3 minus a minus 2b over 6 minus a plus b over 6 is equal to a, right? Because this expression minus the same expression, that's 0, right? So let's simplify the expressions on the left. We have denominator 3, 6, 6. So the common denominator is 6, right? So I'm going to multiply, excuse me. I'm just going to multiply by 2 here to make this denominator 6, and also by 2 here. So let's see, we have the common denominator 6, and we have 2 times a plus 2b minus, parentheses, remember this minus applies to this a and this negative 2b. So minus a minus 2b, again minus parentheses a plus b, and that expression is equal to a. So 2 times a, that's 2a, 2 times 2b plus 4b, minus a right here, minus a plus 2b minus a minus b over 6, right? And that is equal to a. So let's write our a right here. A is equal to, we have 2a minus a minus a. 2 minus a minus a is equal to 0, right? So that cancels out. And b, we have a 4b plus 2b and minus b. So 4 plus 2 minus 1, that's 5. So that's going to be 5b over 6. Review exercise number 5. We're going to simplify these expressions. So what we have to do is we have to simplify in order from this parenthesis and this mark and this bracket. Okay, so let's try this. So number 1 is equal to, Here we have 2 times 3b, 2 times 3a, right? So we have 3a minus bracket 4b minus 5a, 4b plus 2 times 3b, 6b, 2 times 3a, that's 6a, right? So 3a minus 4b minus 5a, here minus times 4b, that's minus 4b, minus times 6b, that's minus 6b, minus times 6a, that's minus 6a, right? So 3a, again, minus times 4b, minus times minus 5a. You know, this minus applies to all of these terms inside of the bracket. So that's going to be minus 4b plus 5a plus 4b plus 6b plus 6a. So let's look at terms. We have 3a, 5a, 6a. So that's going to be 3 plus 5 plus 6. That's 14a. And b, we have minus 4b plus 4b, 6b. Minus 4 plus 4, that's 0. And plus 6, that's 6b, right? So we have 6b. Number 2 is equal to 4x minus, we have 2x squared plus 3x minus 2 and 3x minus times 5x squared, that's minus 5x squared, minus times minus x, that's plus x, and we have a plus 2, right? So that is equal to 4x minus 2x squared plus 3x minus 2. And let's simplify this right here. So that's going to be, we have a 3x. Well, let me write negative 5x squared first. Minus 5x squared. And we have a 3x plus x. That's plus 4x. And we have a plus 2. Right? So that is equal to 4x minus 2x squared plus 3x. Here, minus 2 times minus 5x squared. That's going to be plus 10x squared minus 2 times plus 4x minus 8x minus 2 times plus 2. That's minus 4. So that's going to be 4x minus 2x squared minus 3x minus 10x squared plus 8x and plus 4, right? So finally, let's look for the like terms. We have x squared. So negative 2 minus 10, that's a negative 12x squared. X term, we have a 4x minus 3x plus 8x. 4 minus 3, that's 1. 1 plus 8, that's 9x. And we have this constant 4. So plus 4. Review exercise number 6. If this expression is equal to ma plus nb, the question is, what is the value of m plus n? So let's simplify this expression right here. So we have 3b minus 2, 4b minus 3, b minus 2 times 5b, that's going to be 10b, minus 2 times minus 2a, that's plus 4a, minus a plus 2a bracket is equal to ma plus nb, right? So we have, if we look at this expression right here, we have a 4a minus a, that's 3a, right? So we're gonna rewrite this expression 4b minus 3, and we have 3a minus 10b right here. Oops, I'm sorry. We have a b minus 10b, right? So 1 minus 10, that's negative 9. So let's write minus 9b. Minus 9b, right? These two. Okay, we have plus 2a is equal to ma plus nb. So far so good. So 3b minus 2, 4b minus 3 times plus 3a, that's minus 9a, minus 3 times minus 9b, that's plus 27b. And we have plus 2a is equal to ma plus nb, right? So inside of the bracket, we have negative 9a plus 2a and 4b plus 27b, right? So that's going to be 3b minus 2. Negative 9 plus 2, that's negative 7a, plus 4 plus 27, that's 31b. So that is equal to ma plus nb. So 3b, negative 2 times negative 7a, that's plus 14a. Negative 2 times plus 31b, that's minus 62b, is equal to ma plus nb, right? So, like terms, we have 3b minus 62b. So that's going to be 14a minus, that's 59b, right? So that is equal to ma plus nb, which means m has to be equal to 14, right? So m is equal to 14, and n has to be negative 59, right? N is negative 59. Therefore, m plus n is equal to 14 plus negative 59. So that is equal to negative 45. Review exercise number 7. If this expression is equal to 7x plus 8y, the question is to find the correct expression in this empty space. So again, I'm going to let this empty space be a. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to simplify in order from parentheses and this mark and bracket. All right? So let's try this. We have 3x plus x minus 2x minus 4x plus a, right? Negative times negative gives us positive. And we have a plus y. Plus 3y. And all of this expression is equal to 7x plus 8y. Right? So 3x plus x minus, here we have like terms, 2x minus 4x. That's going to be minus 2x plus a plus y plus 3y is equal to 7x plus 8y. Step by step. Okay, so we have 3x plus x minus times minus plus 2x minus times plus a, that's minus a, minus times plus y, that's minus y, right? So we have 3y, that's going to be equal to 7x plus 8y. So inside of the bracket, we have like terms, x plus 2x, 3x, and negative y plus 3y, that's plus 2y, right? So we have 3x plus 3x minus a plus 2y is equal to 7x plus 8y. So far so good. Okay, we have a bracket with a plus here, right? So we just have a 3x plus 3x minus a plus 2y. That is equal to 7x plus 8y. We're almost done. 3x plus 3x, that's a 6x. So 6x minus a plus 2y is equal to 7x plus 8y. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a. I'm going to add a each side. Okay, so we have, I'm going to write right up here, we have 6x plus 2y. 6x plus 2y is equal to a plus, or 7x plus 8y first, and plus a. And finally, I'm going to subtract 7x each side, and 8y minus 8y minus 8y. So the expression a is equal to 6x minus 7x, that's minus x. 2y minus 8y, that's going to be minus 6y. So the empty space a is equal to negative x minus 6y. In some expression, a squared minus 3a minus 2 should be added to a, but subtracted from a by mistake. If the resulting expression is 4a squared plus 5a minus 4, the question is to find the expression a. So when this expression is subtracted from a, then it is equal to 4a squared plus 5a minus 4, right? So let's write the equation. A minus a squared minus 3a minus 2, by mistake, right, should be added. This expression is equal to 4a squared plus 5a minus 4. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add all of this expression. So plus a squared minus 3a minus 2. So plus a squared minus 3a minus 2, right? So the expression a is equal to 4a squared plus 5a minus 4 plus a squared minus 3a minus 2. So that's going to be equal to, okay, look for like terms. We have 4a squared, a squared. 4 plus 1, that's 5a squared. And we have a term, 5a minus 3a. 5 minus 3, that's plus 2a. And we have a minus 4 minus 2. Minus 4 minus 2, that's going to be minus 6. So the expression a is equal to 5a squared plus 2a minus 6. Number 2, the question is to find the correct expression. So if we simplify correctly, the expression is a plus a squared minus 3a minus 2, right? And a from previous problem was 5a squared plus 2a minus 6. And we have plus a squared minus 3a minus 2. So that's going to be 5a squared plus 2a minus 6 plus a squared minus 3a minus 2. So, like terms, we have 5a squared, a squared. 5 plus 1, that's 6a squared. We have 2a minus 3a. 2 minus 3, that's negative 1. So minus a. And we have a minus 6 minus 2. That's going to be minus 8. Review exercise number 9. If this expression is equal to ax plus by, the question is, what is the value of a plus b? So we have to simplify this expression, right? Here we have two polynomials in fraction form, so we're going to have to find the common denominator. So let's find least common multiple of these two denominators. That should be our common denominator. 4 is 2 times 2, right? So least common multiple, we must have at least 2 of 2's and 1 3, right? So that's 12. So what I have to do is, I have to multiply by 4 here and 3 here, right? All of this expression by 3. So denominator, common denominator is 12 now, and we have a 4 times x minus 2y minus 3 times 3x plus 2y is equal to ax plus by, right? So let's simplify the denominator. 4 times x, that's 4x. 4 times minus 2y, that's minus 8y. Minus 3 times 3x, that's minus 9x. Minus 3 times 2y, that's minus 6y. Over 12 is equal to ax plus by, right? Like terms, we have 4x minus 9x, that's minus 5x, minus 8y, minus 6y, that's minus 14y, over 12 is equal to ax plus by, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna separate these two terms right here. That's actually negative 5x over 12 minus 14y over 12, right? So I'm gonna rewrite the expression on the left hand side right over here. We have a negative 5 over 12x minus 14 over 12y is equal to ax plus by, right? So we have 12 and 14. 2 times 6 is 12. 2 times 7 is 14, right? So we have minus 5 over 12x minus 7 over 6y is equal to ax plus by. That means a must be equal to negative 5 over 12. So a is equal to negative 5 over 12. And b is equal to negative 7 over 6. So b is equal to negative 7 over 6. So a plus b is equal to negative 5 over 12 plus negative 7 over 6. That is equal to negative 5 over 12 minus 7 over 6. Well, 7 over 6 was 14 over 12, right? So multiply by 2, multiply by 2. So that's going to be negative 5 over 12 minus 14 over 12. So that's going to be negative 19 over 12.